We all need directions in our life, and sometimes we have directions and we don't follow them. For example, Lakeshore Drive in Hot Springs runs right in front of the church in my house. There are plenty of signs along the way that say, road closed 500 yards ahead. But still, we have people coming down and turning around in our parking lot because they fail to follow directions. Well, last year, Jim and Shelley Barber and myself took off on an adventure to Macomb, Mississippi to attend the Great River Region's Assembly of the Christian Church. To make sure that we didn't get lost and arrive on time to register, Jim brought along Lucille. Lucille was the TomTom GPS's name. Her voice was pleasant but authoritative. Lucille would say, in 800 yards, take a right. And then I would say, thank you. I had complete confidence in her. Worry about getting lost went out the window each time she spoke. Jim had programmed the trip by using the shortest route to Macomb, Mississippi. As we approached Vicksburg, Mississippi, Lucille began spouting out directions. This time she was leading us on the shortest route, which meant traveling down a 2-lane country road. We decided to stay on the 4-lane interstate which led into Jackson, Mississippi. We couldn't find how to get to Interstate 55 from there, which would take us straight down to Macomb, Mississippi. Lucille's directions were discounted by all of us. However, in doing this, we got lost. We stopped to ask directions and then proceeded. Lucille was programmed to get us to back on the right track, even if we didn't listen to her and heed her wisdom. No matter how lost we become, no matter what we did, Lucille could always direct us back to the right path. Finally, we were headed to Macomb, Mississippi, and I heard Lucille softly say, I told you so. How many times on our life's journey have we attempted to travel down our chosen path and end up lost? When we think we don't need to ask directions, our travels lead us in a circle, never really getting to our destination. Finally, we break down and ask God to direct our path, and God does. And if we listen carefully, we can hear God softly saying, I told you so. All of us from time to time find ourselves at a crossroads, whether it's a minor detour on our life's journey or we become lost in the middle of all the distractions in our life. We need to pause and seek directions. When we get to our crossroads, we need to look up and ask for directions. Think of God as your personal GPS. He's always willing to give us the best way to arrive at our life's destination. Lucille had all the patience with us, but never argue with a woman when she knows that what she's talking about, or you'll hear those words, you never listen to me. I told you so. Peace.